Hello again, fellow YouTubers and Webikins. Okay, so I'm just recording a little vlog. I did take the weekend off on the Skyrim series, just because I wanted a little bit of time to just rest, and relax, and enjoy my weekend, and not have to worry about that stuff. So, if you were expecting Skyrim videos, I will start that again tomorrow. Also, I haven't heard anything from Theron today, so I don't think we're streaming today, which kind of sucks, but it's not much I can do about that. So yeah, but the main topic of this video, for once, I actually have a topic to talk about. It's people that ask for handouts when they don't necessarily need them. Now, I can understand in cases when it would be alright to ask for a handout. Cases being, the unemployed veterans that are left homeless, and in debt, things like that, so that they themselves cannot pull themselves out of their situation. Another case being cancer patients who cannot afford treatment and have no family that can afford it, and their insurance doesn't cover it, or the uninsured. So, that's another one. People that don't deserve the handouts. People that end up in financial struggle because of situations that they've put themselves in, or people that choose to remain unemployed, and use psychological disorders as a crutch for their reason, in being unemployed. And another one would be, just attention seekers that feel entitled to a fan base, and so they ask that fan base for money to buy the things they want instead of things that they actually need. Things like that being, a brand new computer, a brand new camera, a brand new lingerie, things that they can then use to further their attention-seeking habits. Now, yeah, I did mention in one of my videos, I believe, that I do have a wish list set up and that people can buy me things. That does not mean that you guys have to buy me things. That is not me saying, guys, please, please, please buy me these things. I need them. That's simply me saying, hey, if any of you have a lot of money and you feel like being nice, here's a list of things that you could buy for me. Or, hey, I know some of you have considered buying things for me before, but you didn't know what to buy. Here you go. And the whole reason that the wish list was built is because I do have friends that asked me, what I would like them to buy for me, or like if they could buy me anything, what would it be, or what do I want for my birthday, things like that. So that wish list was set up. But I haven't released it yet because I don't want you guys buying me those things yet. I mean, that's a lot of money on things, and I'd rather you not spend that money. Right now, in the position that I have, I'm more worried about using what I have to do the YouTube and things like that than to worry about getting like high-tech equipment when I've got to worry more about finding my own place to stay, like my own actual house again, and a car, license, insurance, bigger, better things that I've got to get in life, rather than simply this stuff. Like, yes, I love making videos for you guys, I love playing video games for you guys, I love doing all of that, but honestly, I can do that on what I have. I've got an Xbox, I've got a computer, I've got my iPod. Yes, it's not as great as I would like it to be, and the lag can be quite difficult sometimes, but I make do with what I've got for the moment. So I don't feel that it's right for a person to use a psychological condition, and the reason I'm bringing that up is because I've run into a situation of that. I don't like people using a psychological condition as a crutch or an excuse for why they cannot do something. The fact that you're saying that you cannot do it rather than you choose not is your reason behind it. You are dooming yourself to failure before you've even given it a shot. Or you are trying to convince others that you are incapable of something that you are indeed capable of. I have social anxiety. I have PTSD. I have depression. I have a laundry list of disorders. When I go out in public, I put my headphones in, I drown out the world. That's how I handle my social anxiety. When I'm going to a place where I'm not necessarily comfortable or I feel like my music won't be enough, I call somebody up on the phone and I use my headphones. That way I can keep the conversation private. That's my way of dealing with my anxiety. PTSD, easy. You avoid the triggers. You know, PTSD is not some crippling illness that everyone assumes it is. Yes, for the military, it is. Soldiers that come back from being on tour who are struck with PTSD, theirs is almost always crippling because it's a constant. The PTSD was developed from a constant paranoia, being alone at times, the constant wandering, and lack of certainty. So any part of that they face in the day-to-day life, which all of us face on a day-to-day basis, will trigger them. But people who develop PTSD from other situations, whatever situation it was that created their PTSD, that is their trigger. Yes, I have my own triggers. I avoid my triggers. I know what they are. Anybody can know their triggers. If you're claiming to have PTSD, you need to know why you got it. If you can't figure out what developed it and you only have a hunch, you've not actually been diagnosed as having PTSD, then please stop claiming that you do. Because more than likely you don't, and you're just paranoid and anxious. Depression, yeah. Depression is a mental illness. It's not something that you can just, get better from. It's not as simple as that. And I understand that. I suffer it. But that's not to say that you are incapable of day-to-day life. That you are incapable of social interaction. If you're building a fan base on the internet, if you're so willing to Skype and have meetups with those people, then you are perfectly capable of walking out the door and going down to your nearest place of business, whether that's a retail business or whatever, and applying for a job. So you're just coming up with excuses for why you can't do something. So take this how you want. Don't think I'm specifically targeting somebody with this video, because I am not. It's a situation I have faced recently, but I've faced it many times in the past as well. And I myself used to do it. So I am guilty of this. That's why I'm able to, specifically target. Because if I'm targeting anybody, I'm targeting myself. My past self, if that makes sense. So, try to understand that. And if you face any situations like this, feel free to share this video to them, or, kind of spread the information that I've given. And I guess that's the end of the video. So, I love all of you very much. You're all amazing and beautiful people. And, the news, I did just get word from Theron that, he's willing to stream. So we're going to start streaming now. The link will be down in the description below. It'll be twitch.tv/elder_Theron. So if you guys want to watch a stream, be sure to go there and check us out. I love all of you very much. You're all amazing, beautiful people. And I will see you again soon, guys. Peace out.